Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. My name's Tracy and this is another open with me. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You'll be informed when there are new videos. Now this is my very second ever one of these magazines. It's called Mollie's Makes and I subscribed to it. I've not really had an awful lot of dealings with it until now, and I was always intrigued when I saw it in the shops. I'm trying not to catch anything I shouldn't by opening this with a pair of scissors, so I think we're safe along that little edge. Maybe doesn't really want me to get in. There we go. Here we are. So yeah, I was always a little bit intrigued by it on the shelves. But I'd never really had one, and so I thought I'd give them a go. So I've got a 6-month subscription, and I'll bring it to you every month just to see what's in there. So got a little bit of light reflecting, and it can sometimes be the window. There we go. So they're celebrating 100 issues of quilting. Save 60% when you subscribe today. So this is just an advert. You'd pay $32.75 instead of $81.87. Turn over to subscribe today. So I'll hold this up just in case you wanted to do that if you're into quilting, just to show you what this is about. Is there a code? Yep, there we are. I'll hold that there, but you could always pause it for a little while, jot down all the information if you wanted to do that, but that's just an advert. So this is the magazine, and it doesn't appear that there's any free gifts this time in the magazine. Not that I can see anyway. So Mollie makes G'day, Kira and Coral, which are obviously these two amigurumis. I would say they are Australian. So there's koala bear. And is that? I don't know if that's meant to be a chicken. I don't know. Anyway, 11 new craft projects to start today. Squares to wear. So that might be crocheted, but they're not always. Botanical Baking Masterclass. So the last time we had a free gift, it was a cookery book. So Be the Sunshine. Bright ideas to make you smile. So let's have a little look, see what we've got in. So it always starts with a little kind of editorial hello. All magazines do with that. So here we go. There's some of the makes that are in here today. So obviously Squares to Wear, it is a make for a crochet make. We've got some amigurumi, which obviously is crochet, and this does also look crocheted. So there's a bit more crochet in this one than I saw in the previous. This also does look crocheted, so we have a look. More adverts and little editorials and things. Little ducklings, paper and cloth. Wow. So not really sure what you can make in this. Doesn't really jump up at me, but you know, it's paper and cloth, so we didn't really get much in the way of information there anyway. Maybe it was an advert. So Mollie loves. This is the sweetest prints to make your heart melt. So as I said, there was lots of other kind of crafts like this stained glass, jewellery making, book of the month, about the author. So there's all sorts of bits and bobs to read, and adverts, of course, always adverts. And that was this, build your own. Wow, fancy making some Scandinavian slippers, are they? I don't know. I wasn't that impressed with the last magazine. It's different, I have to say. I've never had a magazine that's kind of taken over to all different kinds of crafts before. But the jury's still out. It was only my first issue. I did like the little cookbook, but it was all full of fattening stuff. So here we've got instructions on how to make our little amigurumi koala, and it's a cockatoo. Well, it looked like a chicken, what can I say? But now I know. I guess if it's Australia, it's got to be a cockatoo, isn't it? Looked like a cockatoo, really. But now I know. Anyway, so he's pretty cute, or she's pretty cute. She's pink and she's fluffy, got fluffy ears. That's nice. Maybe if you like doing amigurumi. So here's the cockatoo. It does look like a chicken to me, I'm sorry, but it does. A cocker chicken. So here we go. Bloom in Bake. Level up your baking with the power of botanicals. In Doc... Oh, strange name. A Mollie's Madeleine recipe. Now, I quite like Madeleines. These are kind of cute as well. Look at that. Pengy. But I don't think there's any patterns in there for this. It's just maybe telling you where you can find the patterns, perhaps. So, yeah, let's have a little look then. What have we got? How to make chocolate-covered madeleines. So they're more kind of sweets than they are cakes. These ones, little tiny ones. Madeleine kind of cookies, I would say. I think when I was at school we made madeleines, but they weren't anything like that. They were sponge. So this is checkerboard print to love. So obviously not so much... I don't know if you make this. Checkerboard prints. Oh, wow. And on your trousers. Latest crush. And there's lots of adverts like recycling. Checkerboard incense holder. So then we go into a few more details. Perhaps they do tell you how to make things after all. Needs a lot more investigation than just a quick browse through the magazine. So you get 3 issues for £5, which isn't bad if you do want to sample it. I've got 6 issues. It was a lot more than £10. So that's not a bad thing. If I'd have seen that before I subscribed to my 6, I would have done this. That would have given me 3 to review and show you, and I wouldn't be locked into a 6-month deal. But so if you're interested, there's the code. If that's saving 74%, that's pretty good. So if you're into other kind of crafting ideas, inspiration, finding out how to go about things and where to get the ideas and stuff, or where to get the patterns, this might be a little one for you to do for 3 months or 3 issues. So there we're jazzing up the hat. Sometimes, though, these magazines, they do give me a bit of inspiration, even though I don't actually go the whole hog and make anything from them. They are actually good for inspiration. I always wanted to try my hand at doing anything with pots, but at school I did try. But it was I made a leaf ashtray. Obviously nobody would make those anymore, but it was a different world when I grew up. So this is all to do with shells, which and leaves. So my leaf ashtray would fit in nicely in this. But it's kind of a nice little shell. And here's all the instructions on how to do it. It's kind of cute. I've got obviously crocheted. Carving a Dream Career with Sophie Sellu. Obviously wood carving. See, there's more to this magazine than just fibre crafts. Wow. Opens your world up a little further, I guess. So making shapes. I'm not really hard to read. Pale lavender writing on white. So add colour and pattern to your home with Wendy Chow's Throw. Okay, not sure if that's quilted or what it is, but it does look quilted. Actually, it's hard to say. Let's have a look at the pattern. Does look quilted, doesn't it? It's more sewing, I think. So that might be interesting to some people. Never quilted. Macrame and weaving. Did a bit of weaving when I was at school, and macrame with my mum. We made plant pot holders, just like this one here, if you can see it. We had spider plants in them. Spider plants were notoriously easy to grow and not kill, so that's why we had them. So this is on the grid. A bit of a wall hanging. I'm not a fan of wall hangings, but I can see this one would add a bit of colour or something along these lines. Just making crosses on a grid, really. I can see how that might appeal. Just making a grid and then doing something on it. could actually have a picture. See, that would appeal more to me than a crocheted wall hanging, in a way. Interesting. Get the look. Abstract energy. Too busy and chaotic for my liking over there. Couldn't do that on my wall. I just feel like I'd been robbed by somebody who trashed my place. That's what I would feel like. Not exactly my idea is stylish, but there you go. We're all different. That's what makes the world such a rich place. So free patterns, explore thousands of projects for your home and wardrobe. Video guides. This is www.gathered.how. I see this as a kind of, yes, you can get all this on YouTube, but come over here and I'm going to charge you. So that's what I see when I look at this page. Everything that you can get for free on YouTube, I will sell you. So hopefully people don't take it up. So then we've got exclusive papers for those at Scrapbook. Oh, sunny day. Well, we haven't seen many of those around here lately. Bit of a seaside vibe going on. I do like scrapbooking. I did make a scrapbook when I went to Vegas, and I did a couple, so I would actually like to do it again. Maybe when all my troubles are over, I might settle into doing another scrapbook. Maybe of how I started Rocksteady, my business, perhaps. That might be fun. So they've got quite a lot of paper in there for scrapbookers, especially if you're making one of your summer holiday snaps. Seen in the news just recently, a lot of people wanting to go abroad already, even though we're not out of the woods. But there's plenty of staycations as well. So what's this? Is this candle making? I want to say it is. Hand-pick projects to fall in love with. So it's anything really. Soap making, maybe candles, or maybe that is a candle as well. Doesn't look like a soap, but perhaps not. So here we got the very big granny square kind of vest top. Ever so easy to make. Made loads of those in the past when I was younger. Not so much now. So lots of instructions on how to do it. Quite nice, plain, simple thing to do. Creative Wanderlust. Well, that would be interesting, wouldn't it, for Dana at Wanderlust. So there we go. Let's see what we got at the headline. Sorry, that was my phone. Take an inspiring trip around the world and immerse yourself in traditional crafts. No plane ticket needed. There we go. So journey through handmade. Appreciate. Don't appropriate. Okay, hanging it out, macrame, as you like to call it across the pond. Oh, I call it macrame. That's the kind of plant pot we made, but we didn't have such big holes. You know, it was more knotted. So we enjoyed doing that. Did a lot of crafting with my mother, really. So here we've got sunny side up. So we've got a nice egg, but again, that looks like it's a quilted egg. For those who sew. If you want a fried egg on your floor, that is. But it's kind of cute. Summer saving, lots of subscriptions from just £1 for loads and loads of different magazines that might interest you or might not. So next month in Mollie's Makes, what do we got to look forward to? So we've got some kind of basket. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Can't make that one out. Oh, that's so much. And we've got a long kind of festival cardie, well, waistcoat and a cushion. Embroider the daisy tea. So there we go. That's a bit of embroidery. But they should have really focused in a bit more on that. So here we've got the templates that's in this magazine. So there's the fried egg. And these are the know-hows. Crochet. Bits of know-how. More. Oh, this is for the blanket, I guess, that they were making. So you could just, if you wanted to, if you liked that design, you could just use this chart to do it your way. If that's, you know, what floated your boat. Don't have to do that, but you've got a picture of it, so you can adapt it. And there we go. a little bit more editorial stuff. And that's the magazine. So tell me, what do you think of Mollie Makes? I've not really had that much of a kind of, what's the word, immersion into this magazine. Like I said, I picked one up in a store once, had a little browse through, but didn't really buy one, take it home and look cover to cover. So this is just the second one. The first one had very little crochet in, so I kind of didn't know whether I was going to like it. This one has a lot more crochet. I do like these little guys, I have to say, and a few bits and pieces in there. So, and if you're very new to crochet, that little tank top thing would be quite easy to make. So tell me what you think of Mollie Makes. I'm stuck with another 4, so so stuck with to try. So they will be coming. So it will give me a good cross section of what's in the whole kind of. I think 6 months will give us a good understanding of the magazine and whether it's worth subscribing. But if you like what you've seen so far, then there's that. I can't find it at the touch of a hand, but there's that really good offer for 3 issues in there. So all you have to do is pause over that section and give it a try. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.